forced to leave my ethics class. This better be important. So, someone better have killed someone.
Worse, Your Honor, this man...
Objection, she's a woman. Are you blind?
Whatever, this woman, who represents all the subsidiaries of HP, has been bribing consultants, purchasers, other companies, and even government officials for many years for the sole purpose of gaining improper advantage for their corporation over other competitors and winning contracts to supply their hardware and software exclusively. Using such dirty tricks to outdo their competitors, stealing customers, and gaining a profit is just downright wrong.
Objection, Your Honor. Persecution is just being dramatic. Everybody does it when doing business internationally.
Okay, are you admitting to the crime then? Oh, sorry. Are you admitting to the crime then?
No, Your Honor. My client did nothing wrong.
Prosecution, state your case.
Thank you, Your Honor. They have done a lot wrong. And first, I have all the proof right here. In Mexico, HP subsidiary paid over $2 million to a consultant who paid a guy, who paid a guy, who paid a guy, who paid another guy to retain a multi-million-dollar contract with the Prosecutor General's office to supply hardware and software exclusively, Your Honor. In Poland, their sales manager provided $600,000 worth of gifts and cash cards to the head of IT at the National Police Agency in order to get him to choose them for their long-term contract. Finally, in Mexico, if it wasn't enough, in order to win a bid for a software sale for Mexico's state-owned petroleum company worth $6 million, HP paid a huge $1.4 million to a consultant and an official at the company who the consultant had connections with.
Objection.
As an incentive to give HP the sale over competitors.
Your Honor, persecution is weak.
Oh God, don't be so you get a turn as well. Continue.
These are all direct violations of the purchasing code of ethics between buyers and suppliers. It also breaks the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act and so many competition law that allows for fair international business. This is a huge ethical issue, and we at the U.S. Regulator's Office will not tolerate it. They must be punished.
Your Honor, there is no evidence. They don't have any proof.
Well, I don't even have time for proof in this 15-minute presentation. We'll lose marks. And besides, I have a haircut to go to. Therefore, I hereby declare HP guilty for all the major violations in ethics stated above, and HP has to pay $108 million in penalties.
Yes. Your Honor.
Alright, now we'll discuss the punishment. First, I'd like to hear from the guilty party. Former HP executive, please take your stand. Alright, so what caused you to do this?
You really want to know all that?
Not really.
Okay, well, Your Honor, foremost, it's a common thing to do in my country. It's more acceptable and government regulation isn't that great, so why not? I'm quite sure it's the same with management levels in the other countries that were mentioned. We need to appeal to higher-ups and shareholders who are interested in profit, and as executives in these countries, we get pressured to secure contracts with their jobs on the line, and we don't like being uncertain. So what's a little money for less risk and a substantial contract that'll outweigh the cost in no time?
Well, this is getting interesting, so isn't it really risky if you get caught?
Positions and the power that comes with it are huge in our countries. We make all the difficult local decisions and people don't question us. No one to whistleblow? HP is a huge company. I mean, it operates in more than 170 countries. It's pretty hard to check up on so many locations on time, don't you think? All it takes is a bit of teamwork between executives to hide information from headquarters and the public, and there you go. Big contract, huge profit, bonuses, and a potential long-term business relationship with the government. Sure, what we did was certainly anti-competitive, but let's face it, the IT industry in our countries is nowhere close to strong. Regulations are mediocre, promotion of fair competition is poor anyways, and the government takes bribes. So who's going to be seriously harmed for large contracts, except for maybe some other big corporation with access to capital for bribing, because what small indigenous company in that kind of market is going to get such a huge contract in the first place?
Okay, now that I've heard the executive testimony, HP must discuss alternatives, and based on what you decide, implementation standards will be given, and you are fired. Oh, well, I'm firing you again.